Good morning. Today is Monday, October 7th, 2024. Stocks were essentially unchanged last week as geopolitical tensions added some volatility to an otherwise quiet trading week. Life is too short to worry about what the next headline could do to your life savings. Hi, my name is Eric Hagan, and I keep my thumb on the pulse of the economy and the markets so my clients can focus on the things that are actually important to them. Thank you for joining me the next few minutes on today's weekly economic video update. Last week, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was flat or positive by 0.09%, while the Standard & Poor's 500 index ticked up 0.22%. The NASDAQ Composite was also flat or up 0.1%. The MSCI EAFE index, which tracks developed overseas stock markets, was a bit more unsettled by the geopolitical events, dropping 3.74%. The 10-year Treasury bond yield moved up to 3.98%, higher by 5.57% from a month ago and lower by 8.72% from 3 months ago. Remember, as yields fall, bond values rise. Stocks posted modest gains on Monday, encouraged by upbeat comments in a speech by Fed Chair Jerome Powell. However, the modest gains pushed the S&P 500 and Dow to fresh records. As Middle East tensions escalated on the first day of October, stocks fell, bond yields rose, and oil prices rose as the news unfolded. On Wednesday, all three averages were flat. An ADP report showed higher than expected private sector job growth, a metric many investors focus on. Oil prices continued to rise as investors watched the developments in the Middle East. Then on Friday, stocks rallied after the Labor Department's September jobs report topped expectations. The Labor Department's jobs report gave investors some much welcomed insights into the jobs market. At its September meeting, the Fed indicated it was watching the jobs market as closely as inflation. So updates on the job market are now considered as important as inflation reports. The report showed employers added 254,000 jobs, about 100,000 more than economists had expected. It also showed that unemployment ticked down to 4.1% last week. Looking ahead to this week, we have a busy week as we're watching key economic data. The key economic data that we are keeping our eye on starts out today. We have a number of Fed officials speaking, and we also get a look at consumer credit. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we get a look at international trade in goods and services, and then a few more Fed officials will be speaking. On Wednesday, we get to view the FOMC minutes from their last meeting. We also get a look at the EIA petroleum status report. And then again, a number of Fed officials are speaking. On Thursday, we get a look at the CPI, or the Consumer Price Index, that inflation report. We also get a look at weekly jobless claims and the Fed balance sheet. And then another Fed official is speaking. And then wrapping up the week on Friday, we get a look at the Producer Price Index and consumer sentiment. And then yet again, some more Fed officials are speaking. At CCG, we primarily invest in individual stocks, cutting out the many hidden costs that can be found in today's investment products. Fourth quarter is here, which means that third quarter earnings season is beginning. We have a number of companies that will begin reporting their earnings from the third quarter this week. You can see them up on the screen. Some bigger names: Pepsi, Delta, JP Morgan, as well as Wells Fargo. And you can see the rest on the screen there as well. To learn more about our low-cost, fully transparent, and personalized approach to investing, you can visit smartmixportfolios.com. Then at 2 p.m. today, I will be sending out our full update for the week. This update, as always, includes more than what I talk about here on Monday mornings, including our very popular weekly tax tip. This week's tax tip is more than just a tax tip, although we do have a number of tax tips in there. But this week's tax tip we call Protect Your Financial Safety in Case of a Natural Disaster. No matter where you live, you should be aware of possible natural disasters in your area and, of course, plan accordingly. And in this week's tax tip, we have 5 different tips that you want to pay attention to. Again, this email and everything with it goes out at 2 p.m. Central Time. So if you're not getting this email, of course, you can subscribe at our website, which is www.investwithccg.com. Hey, this is Eric again. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Here at Capital Consulting Group, we provide personal wealth planning and fiduciary investment management solutions for individuals, couples, and families. To learn how to see your entire financial situation, both today as well as every year into the future, go to clearfinancialfuture.com and watch the short 2-minute video. To learn how we give our clients' life savings the attention it deserves and to see how we're doing, visit smartmixportfolios.com. And lastly, if you'd like help investing your 401k at work, visit me over at 401kinvestmentpros.com. Thank you again for your time today. I'll look for you next week.